Hey friends, welcome back to the daily vlog. In this vlog, we're going to be talking about redoing furniture hardware. We are going to redo my lamp to give it a whole new look. We're going to shop, so let's do it. Hey guys, in yesterday's vlog, you saw these pieces get finished up and we moved them into my dining room. One of the parts of doing this furniture flip was working on the hardware. This is the way I found them. So I'm so thankful that all these pieces came with all the hardware on them intact, because sometimes the original hardware is missing. I just got to chip the rest of this paint off of it. Do you see that right there? Just the paint that was on it. So I'm just gonna honestly take a brush to them and really just flake off anything that wants to fall off. And then I'm gonna show you how I redo hardware, and I'll show you my easy two-step process. It's really not that hard at all. The first thing is just to get your hardware. Obviously, if you have to do any brushing off of it, just use like a wire barbecue brush or something like that. Just something that's hard bristled that you can go ahead and chip off any little parts that want to come off. Now this is another cool thing I want to show you guys as well if you're going to be furniture flipping, is invest in a few of these. I have a bunch of them kicking around, and when I'm working on projects and I'm taking off the hardware, all the screws or nails or anything like that, I can drop in here, washers, you name it. So that way, when I'm ready to go back to my project, everything sticks together with the original hardware. So it's a magnetic dish that holds your screws and stuff. Pretty cool, right? Let's head off to Walmart, because that's where I'm going to be able to find the tools that I need to finish up these pieces to make them look gorgeous, baby. Oh my gosh, guys, it is a beautiful day. I can't stop saying that. I mean, I'm just looking around at all the reds and the oranges and the yellows. It is like prime time, what we call leaf season here, when the leaves are changing in Pennsylvania. Everybody comes out on the country roads to just watch the leaves change, and it's beautiful because Pennsylvania has lots of mountains, so it means for just a really beautiful, beautiful views. Take a moment, even when you're at the stoplight, to look around. Oh my gosh, can you see the red trees up there? All right, we are here in the spray paint section of Walmart, and I am looking for, like I told you, my very favorite way to redo hardware, and this is the section right here. Now, I don't tend to go to gloss or anything like that. Instead, my very favorite is right here, oil rubbed bronze. This color never lets me down. It is a nice soft black, but yet brown, oil rubbed bronze. Remember that, put that in your brain. I've tried all of these. I keep going back to this shade. You'll see how nice it is. The other thing we need is something to seal it with. We can use banana peel if you want, but if you want to do a spray over this, this works as well. So if I were to recommend a spray, let's see, we can find a nice clear coat. I like a matte finish, so maybe something like this. All right, I'm going to continue while that layer is drying to work on the actual pieces that those handles will be going on. So I like to do two like coats. So that one just went over it. Just to let you know, I typically like to put my hardware into styrofoam or something like that. You can stick the ends of it into the styrofoam itself so they're upright. In this case, I am outside. My nose is running. And I have no idea where there's any styrofoam right now, and I'm trying to beat Mother Nature's clock to be able to get these pieces finished and inside my home. So, ain't no styrofoam in my future today. Rather, I just put them upright as best possible, did my spray, and I can turn them around and manipulate them when I do my second coat so I get total coverage. At this point, we're gonna seal. There's times I use my ever-loved banana peel with a brush and put it on, and there's times that I will also use a spray to put it on. Trying to hold this thing on and brushing around it is going to be a pain. So I would rather seal with a nice fine mist, let it completely settle into all those grooves, and by putting a clear coat on the top of it, it helps keep it protected. So when I'm doing pieces that are meant to look old and vintagey, I don't want a glossy finish. Shake well. Who knows how long this has been sitting on the shelf, and then we spray. All right, so I'm gonna choose to distress my handles a little bit just to lighten them up. And it's got a white interior, so and there's also white in the space. And we know there's white under this hardware, so let's soften it up a little bit. You can do this before you do your seal if you want. Again, like I said, because I'm going distressed style, it's really not gonna make a difference because any wear to these handles are going to look normal. It's gonna look like it's supposed to be that way. So at this point, the pieces are in place, but I do need to give some love to that lamp. Let's go to my garage studio and work on that. It works great. I got it on sale a couple years back. I love the burlap in it. But as I showed you last night, I've had it for a while and it's got scratches and dents and dings. Anyway, I'm just ready to refresh it a little bit. And I think, and by the way, don't look back here. Don't look back here. This may or may not be a project tutorial that I'll have coming up this week. All right, so let's go ahead and put some Teal River on this lamp. I was thinking how, you know how I have the table against the wall and I painted the base of it with the Teal River and I did a black glaze over it? Well, I was thinking this is a black base, so maybe if I just dry brush some Teal River over it, it would make it pop really cool. At the end of the day, if I don't like it, I'll just paint it all back over again in black velvet. But it really is as simple as grabbing a brush, guys, and going bananas. So I grabbed my blue, I grabbed my Teal River, got my shabby chip brush, and now we're gonna do a dry brush. A dry brush is basically where you don't put a whole lot of paint on your brush and you just wipe it on very, very lightly, and it leaves a really cool look. The fact that I'm combining dry brushing with this hard bristle brush will really also help get a distressed look. So now we can put things in place and decorate. So I did get to go to Burlington earlier today, which I never knew. They were Burlington Coat Factory, and they recently, not even recently, I don't even know when, they changed their name to Burlington. Matt pointed that out to me. I'm glad they got rid of the coat factory part. For the longest time when I moved here to the US and I first saw Burlington Coat Factory, I legitimately thought it was all coats, and I never went in there until one day I got close enough to the window to see there's more than coats inside of there. And I never looked back, so good on them for that. Let's start with this adorable mug that I found. Okay, wait a second. I actually went shopping for pillows. I know that. That is the reason I went there. Yes, that was the reason why you went there, Sonia. You decorated your dining room. You wanted to get some cool pillows and to actually put behind you because you brought these pops of color in and you just needed a few more pops of color to put back here because these pillows are kind of very fallish, muted out, but they needed a little bit of brightness, right? So, yeah, but I got sidetracked too. So I gotta show you guys, this is the mug that you saw in the cover picture. I love this little fox. It says that this was originally priced at $9, but I got it for $4.99. So if you wanna know what I'm going to be drinking my coffee in tomorrow morning, meet Mr. Fox. They had a lot of different cute designs there. I think there were raccoons, oh my gosh, all kinds of them. So, and they were just putting them out. Okay, so if you need to get one of these really cool mugs, go to Burlington and grab that now. They actually had, as you saw in the video, I posted the video, right, of me at Burlington Coat Factory. If not, here it is right now. So they had moved all of their fall stuff up front as they're now getting ready for, I'm not even gonna say the C word, the W word, yeah, for the other season. So it was easy pickings over the front, made it really easy. Everything was just kind of clustered together there. And I got this little sprig of color. Look how cool that is. I thought that would match so nice. And looking in the background here, I think that will go together really nice. It's got a little bit of like fall type greenery into it. And it's got these, what is this? Does anybody know? I don't know. They're little berries. They're cute, whatever they are. What are they called? I don't know. What kind of flower would this be in real life? I'm assuming it's based on a real life flower, but it's beautiful, whatever it is. All this stuff when I'm done for fall, you betcha is going in one of those closets that I've been telling you, like, what am I gonna do with all this storage? I'm going to do a fall storage closet. So, can't wait to put this out. In a second, we'll go ahead and put the pieces into place. All right, next thing I got, I told you I wanted to find a pumpkin stacker, all right? I do love plaid, I do love burlap looks, and there's some white in this space and chippiness and distressed, and so I thought bringing a little bit of plaid for a pop of color would be beautiful. So I'm thinking about putting it over there on the buffet. We'll go take a look at what that looks like. By the way, I got this for, it was regularly $20 on for $9.99 at Burlington, and I got this pumpkin stacker for $14.99. I love the pumpkin stacker. Leave me a comment below if you like that. Tell me if you like that too. And if you're a plaid girl or guy, if you just love plaid, let me know. Can't even remember what I bought here. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. Every space has got to smell good, right? So they had these really nice candles. I got this one regularly $13. I got it for $5.99. Can you smell it? Do you smell it right there? It is it caramel apple? Apple cinnamon, that's what it is. Apple cinnamon. Yeah, all kinds there. I just stood and smelled, and then after a while, do you ever feel like your smeller gives out, like you smelled so much and you can't tell what you're smelling? Well, I was drawn to this one. This is one of the initial scents. I went with my gut and I got this scented candle. So apple cinnamon, I figure with our get together this weekend, the space will smell nice and cinnamony, wonderful. All right, you ready for the pillows I got? Okay, first pillow, you saw the pile. Listen, I will keep this pillow probably up year round. People come to our house, or the kids around here that grew up here in this house this big old house set vacant for like 7 years apparently before we purchased it. So everybody was like, I'm so glad that you bought it and you moved in. And the kids, the teenagers around here ask us things like, is it haunted? We think it's haunted. So how about a pillow that says, welcome to our haunted house? It has a crow onto it. I love the stripes into it. I love mixing patterns, and I just loved how, oh, it's got even a little pumpkin up here. I just love the texture in it. Isn't this beautiful? And a little bit of that burlappy. Remember, the burlap is in the lamp as well. So I think that it'll tie in really, really nice. So what do you think of pillow number 1, haunted house? And vote, should I keep it up year round until all the kids at our house is haunted? All right, this is the next pillow that I got as well. It has a little bit of metallic into it, and it says happy fall, y'all. And let me see, let me remind myself, I paid $11.99 for this one. Love this pillow. It's a bit of a bigger pillow too. So can you kind of see how I think it's gonna work really well in the background? I didn't want to get anything that was too vivid, like Halloween-y orange. I wanted to stay more towards general fall, okay? And who says you can't keep a pillow that says, welcome to our haunted house, all fall, or even year round for that matter. All right, let's put everything in place. All right, friends, I think our work here is done. What do you think, little guy? I think he says, yep. I think it's mighty fine, mighty cozy, fall cozy vibes is definitely what we were going for. Oh yeah, much better now when I stand back here and talk to you guys. You see how those little pillows made all the difference. I just needed a little bit more of something right there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for another day here on the vlog. Of course, I will be back again tomorrow serving up some inspiration. Be sure to subscribe, hit that bell so that you never miss another video upload. It will send you alerts every time I have another video for you guys to watch. Leave me a comment below. Do you like the pillows that I picked? I think I love the haunted house pillow. If you have a Burlington near you, go pick up one of these cute critter mugs. You'll love it. See you tomorrow. Bye.